May I also, sounds like someone else came in via Venmo. I'll check that out. Shout out to Caleb. He writes, tuition for my favorite segment, Peace of the Saints. Okay, let me tell you guys a little bit about what I got in my portfolio, if you don't mind. I have in my portfolio Lockheed Martin, which is currently up. I have Latin American something or the other. What the heck is this? It sounds like an insurance company. I like insurance because similar to software, it's a high profit margin business. Pharmaceuticals, you may be thinking is a high profit margin business. It's also a highly regulated business. I try to stay away from those businesses that are highly regulated because I don't trust the government and I don't want the drug, the pharmaceutical to get pulled from the shelves or to get hung up in FDA approvals. And so I always stay away from it. I have an insurance company, and this one is in the positive, not very much. I have Kimberly Clark, which is basically at an even point. I have Procter and Gamble, which is a corporation I know well. I've actually been paid to lecture at their headquarters, so I've lectured at their leadership before. Good company. Again, they sell soap and all these kinds of products, deodorant, shampoo, things that are not going anywhere. They are pretty much at a break even right now. If they drop, I'm buying more. You better believe that. I got Costco. I don't shop at Costco unless I'm having an event, but people love Costco. Costco's not going anywhere. These rascals have had that pizza and hot dogs at the same price for years. I like how they think. They're very clever business people. Costco's not going anywhere at all. Costco is down about 2.69% in my portfolio. And I damn near think I might buy some more right now as we speak because I like Costco. So I'm gonna put in a buy order. The current share price is at $918. And it'll probably not drop this low, but if it does, I want it. So I'm gonna put in a good till canceled order for a limit price of $888. See if we can get that. So 888 is the magic number. Let me see how many shares. Oh, and by the way, you always want to make sure that you pay attention to your confirmation when you're on a proper trading platform. Once you put in your request, it'll say, hey, confirm. Take out the time to read it and make sure that it's correct, because a slight typo can cost you millions of dollars. Well, if you have millions of dollars, it can cost you millions of dollars. So you do want to be careful. So anyways, I have a buy order. That's why I'm reading out to you guys to confirm my order of Costco stock. I have a buy order at a limit price of $888. That is good till canceled. Okay, I'm clicking to review the order and I'm confirming it. It is charging me no fees. I see the number of shares for buy 8 shares. It was weird. Buy 8 shares at a limit price of $888. Perfect. Placing order. Order is placed. So strange. It says there's a 3 before the word cost. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's like looking like that, but whatever. Very good. I just got a letter back from my lawyer trying to sue the Google corporation. They said they can't sue them. That's one of the challenges with accessing the legal system is it's actually quite squirrely, unpredictable, and difficult, frankly. Even if you can afford it, it's very difficult. That's why often when I see on YouTube comments, people are like, oh, that's a case, or sue that person, do this or that. It's like, come on. You don't sue people because you think it's easy when really it's not quite that easy. Now I'm looking at my open orders real quick just to see what I have open. So I got that order for Costco that I just placed for $888. It's weird how it's giving me, it says 3 shares. I didn't request 3 shares. I actually requested more than 3 shares. I was wondering why that 3 was there. That was very strange. But anyways, that's fine. So limit price of $888, good till cancel. Cool. I also have some buy orders in for Amazon. That's because Amazon is the most innovative company that maybe you and I have lived through, frankly. What Amazon has done for human life, listen to me, folks. What Amazon has done for human life is extraordinary. For example, I'm here at the plantation and let's see. can see if you guys can see out of the window. Can you guys see that? The bales of hay there, and in the other direction, you probably can't see. Let me see if I can unplug this real quick. Be neat if I could switch to the rear camera. I don't know how to do that. But all the same, I'm in my office right now. So as you guys can see out there, got the, may or may not be able to see the bales of hay. But either way, I say that to say, I really couldn't live out here with the same level of comfort if Amazon didn't exist. Do you know how nice it is that anything I need, I can order on Amazon, I can stay at my home, and I don't have to go out? Because when you leave out of the Burton plantation, at least me, I want to be out the whole day. You know, I got to go out for the whole entire day. I don't want to just go out for one thing. So if you happen to forget something fairly minor, then Amazon's a great tool for someone like me who lives on a large piece of land that's fairly remote. So Amazon has changed the nature of life. It's allowed everyone to be connected. It's allowed you to get products and goods of any type anywhere in the world very quickly. It is an extraordinary business. It has changed human life. And I might sound, you might not understand how serious it is. And I'd say that Amazon is as important as, you know, like next to the internet, it's that important. It's changed the way humans interact with each other. It's changed the number of people you will see in a day. It's really a revolutionary company. I've bought in and out of Amazon many, many times, and I will continue to do so. But anyways, I have an Amazon order up for a limit price of $162. It's currently at $220, which is quite far away. It may not drop. The reason it might drop is because I think they were getting sued recently. When you're in business, you're going to get sued if you're successful. If you're successful, you're going to get sued. But sometimes when you catch a big lawsuit, I think the one that I saw was like billions of dollars that they actually have to pay out. Then your price is going to falter a little bit. So hopefully it does, because I want to buy more. Anyways, I got some Amazon on order. I got Starbucks on order, and that's because Starbucks is coffee, which is a drug. That's why I advise all of you guys not to use intoxicants of any kind, because they're addictive and dangerous. And I was just sitting out at a Starbucks yesterday and just watching the number of women, white women, going in and out of that thing like drug addicts. I knew that this business is not going to lose, especially because it has so much infrastructure, has so much real estate, and it is everywhere, and it's conveniently located, and it has reputation, and it has addictive substances. So I like Starbucks for that reason. Right now, Starbucks, I believe, is backing the Zionists, and that's why the share price is tanking, as it should. And I hope that it tanks more. I hope that it tanks all the way down to like 1 cent, and I keep buying it all the way down, and then it rises from the debris like a phoenix. But for the time being, I have a buy order for $64 Starbucks, and the current share price is $83. I also have another buy order, as I said, for Kimberly Clark. I have a buy order for a construction company. I have a buy order for Global Payments. I have a buy order for NVIDIA, which will probably never get filled. I'm actually about to cancel it. It's for $70 per share, and they're currently at 177. Not a chance that's getting filled. I'm about to cancel that right now, free up some liquidity. So let me start from the bottom, if you will. I also have a buy order for Shopify, which, you know, I like Shopify. I use it. It's a solid company. I've never actually needed to use their customer service, which is remarkable. That lets you know how good the product is. And if you got a good product, good dope sells itself. Shout out to Joshua, came in with a bowler alert. He writes, "Peace to the Saints. These are the best lives. Set up my Kick account to continue the movement and the support. My username is Filipino Chico." Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys. Filipino Chico. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that name, my friend. He writes, "Thank you for the business game, sir." Oh, absolutely. It's a pleasure. Shout out to the ballers, man. Appreciate you. And actually also as well, shout out to the Saints in the Philippines. So we got a lot of good people in the Philippines who follow this ism, men and women. And you know, one of the challenging things my lady told me is that the Philippines are having a lot of issues with corruption, aren't we all? And also natural disasters. So our prayers to the Saints over there, hoping that they're alive, well, and thriving. in the midst of all of this. And please do know that wherever there is challenge, there's an opportunity to be the hero. There's also an opportunity to make a bag. You did. Carrying on. I also have in my portfolio, and there's a ton of companies that I'm looking at them and I don't instantly know what it's about, so I'm not going to speak on it. But I have some Moderna. As you guys know, these were those rascals who basically were in league with government and forcing vaccines on everyone. Don't mind making some money on it. I ain't take the vaccine, but if y'all gonna take it, let's get this bag. I also have some stock in Ursa in order for Pony AI, as well one for DHL, the delivery group, which they are a phenomenal company for the most part. But they got a lot of infrastructure. They're really deep in the game. They got government partnerships. They're hard to beat. I have a buy order for Airbus, which looks like it's never going to get filled. So I'm going to cancel that one because it's just too far off of the current share price. Okay, so that one's closed. I also have open orders for Riot Platforms. I forget what that is. Can someone tell me what that is? Also, Better Homes. This is in the real estate market. I have buy orders for a particular bank. I love the banking industry because the United States almost never lets banks fail. So I love the banking industry because basically the American government is guaranteeing your investment using their military and their financial wizardry. So that's always a good look. I also have American Express. And I don't use personal credit. I think it's a terrible idea, generally speaking. I don't even think business credit is a great idea. I do know how to leverage debt, especially in the real estate market. Like that makes a lot more sense, but we're a credit-based society. Unfortunately, all of the West is, and increasingly more of the world will be a credit-based society, which is unfortunate. But as the world burns, I mean, we might as well bring out the s'mores. So I have an open order for American Express, even though I think that their customer service could be better. It looks like this is never going to convert. So I'm going to cancel this one because my ask price, if you will, is so far from the current share price. It's just not going to fill. I also have Cisco Systems, of course, tech giant, Caterpillar. I love these kind of companies, the infrastructure building companies, because when you have the United States government go around the world and destroy other countries, Syria, Afghanistan, Iraq, Libya, Gaza, and the list goes on, Yemen, the list goes on indefinitely. Well, those places have to be rebuilt. And infrastructure companies, whether it's Caterpillar or it's a concrete company or what have you, these are the guys who are going to be used. So it means more money, more money, more money. So I do like to take those picks. We also have Pfizer. Again, I don't like the pharmaceutical industry, especially not new drugs, but these are staples. So you got to roll with them. I have General Mills, and this one is at a buy price of $47. The current price is $49.90. So I think this one is definitely going to fill. And the neat thing about it is General Mills will see a short dip, and that'll probably come from I'm JFK, RFK Jr. I hate vaccines. I have one in my throat and I'm going to fix everything. I'm really not that good at anything, but I'm a Kennedy and you Americans are dumb enough to believe in dynastic politics. So here I am. I have to give a lot of speeches, even though we all suffer through it. So I think he's going to cause General Mills to take a minor dip due to their sugary cereals and all that good stuff, or bad stuff, if you will. And it'll benefit us who invest in the company, not who eat the cereal. Frosted Flakes, give me a break, right? Anyways, also Morgan Stanley, I got a buy order. Oof, that one looks like that'll never fill either. I'm going to cancel that one. Too far off the mark. I also have General Dynamics, which is an advanced tech hardware company, if I recall correctly. And where are we with that one? General Dynamics. Quite far off the mark with that one as well. I have some lows on here, and I got a buy order at basically $200, and it's currently at $256. That one might fill. I have some Booz Allen Hamilton on here, and that one's definitely going to fill. It's at $95, the purchase price, and the share price is currently at 98. And I actually already have them in my portfolio. I got some Apple on here at 189. They're currently at 256. That's damn sure not ever going to fill. I'm going to cancel that one right now. And if that terrible iPhone coming out didn't tank the price enough, I mean, we're screwed because that iPhone sucks. Sucks. I have some Clear, which is Clear Secure, the company that lets you get around TSA. Um, that one, and that's like, security is going to be increasingly important in the future as Trump basically exposes the American population to greater risk. Security will be increasingly important, so that's why I'm looking to invest there. I'm at 25 bucks. It's currently at 36. It may fill. I'll leave it there. So let's see. Oh, I got a lot of Lockheed Martin. It's crazy. I already got some, and I have two separate additional orders to buy more. So obviously, I'm long on weapons. I got some Microsoft, which is way off the mark. And the funny thing about trying to boycott Israeli products is it's quite difficult in as much as them boys have their hands everywhere. I have some Cintas Corporation. That one might fill. It's at 180, my buy order, and the share price is at 200. Duke Energy. I like energy companies. I don't like solar, especially not during a Trump administration. So I'm using an iPhone, by the way, for the individual who asked. So solar's not a good look. So if you're selling solar, I know some of you guys might sell solar. This might not be the time to do it. And solar is a tough proposition. It really is. I've been offered solar so many times. And the funny thing is that even I just, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, solar's tough.